BTO Pro here. I'm going to show you how we would go about building a new tool for use in ELMS Learning Network. Michael Potter, he's on the project through Eberly College of Science, has this really cool prototype he's working on with a faculty member in which they're talking about chemistry and asking questions in a live classroom, but it's done anonymously. So students go to this Drupal site and then they are able to ask questions and no one knows who asked the question. Try and encourage participation. TAs can respond to them and it's an auto-updated list. So how would we go about adding that into ELMS Learning Network? Because there's a lot of work, there's a lot of code that needs to be written. Well, we have this cool script that lets us add basically anything. So all we do on my side is we go into scripts and then into developer and then create new tool. It's going to ask us what domain we're going to produce this at. So the tool is called live question. What distribution? We're going to call the distribution live question. We're going to say that it's for the 7.x, 1.x. And then is this an authority or service? Now authorities in ELMS Learning Network are things that are set up once. It's like your asset management system. Services would be things like the course itself or a course studio environment. It's a new Drupal site per course type of relationship. What we're going to make is an authority. And so we're going to run the command. It's going to automatically author the starting point for this distribution using ELMS as a subdistro. So it's a bunch of random words. What does that mean? So if I go into ELMS Learning Network, core, DSLM code, profiles, it's actually automatically authored a new install profile in here. So you've got LQ7x1x, we've got the files that make up an installation profile, right? We've got lq.info, take a glance at that. And so you see it's automatically created this. The default title for this is live questions, right? It's a service or name live questions, right? It's the default title. And instead of a new idea, we're going to call this the live questioning tool for use in class. Okay, let's scroll down through here. See, this is an authority, so it enabled this distribution. We've also got some other distribution, sub-distro, if you will, things in here. It's kind of a base of about 60 modules. So I edited one file. We'll see what's in the installation. See, we've actually got an routinized install. And so we set the theme to a certain theme. We already call the baseline ELMSLN installation routine. There's pre-flight, we create an admin role, and then we clean some stuff up. All of our distros work this way. In our .profile file, you'll see if you were to go through a UI, we're just clicking LQ, and LQ is effectively all that's doing. It also goes into making a idea of a local makefile. So you see if this was hosted on Drupal.org that we have the makings of something that can be developed locally. So we're building a whole distribution out basically. We've also got the make, right? So there's LQ core that it needs to grab. And then we've got this other thing, right? As to what the core is now. I have to update my other files, but this should be 7.40 kind of a deal. We can also go into themes, and you'll see it's made a sub-theme of our foundation access theme automatically. And that looks like this. So we've got all the items that we need named appropriately. It even goes into auto-creating a template PHP that matches the pattern too. So we've got two examples here. And because of the way ELMSLN installs itself, now if I throw this up in version control, we'll be able to spin up a boilerplate of the LQ distribution learning tool, which Michael Potter will now be taking it from there and doing his Drupal-based customizations that look like this at the moment and putting them into the LQ tool and getting it up. So now everybody can have the same live question tool or fork from it that this faculty member in chemistry has.